7 Psychopaths to Fargo. So definitely Fargo. I mean, we're talking about, you got Peter Stormare, you got William H. Macy, you got Steve Buscemi, you got Frances McDormand. Sure, wait, Woody Harrelson, 7 Psychopaths, I'm crazy. I know. Woody Harrelson, 3 Billboards, Frances McDormand, Fargo. I mean, that's a gimme. That's got to be pretty close to the optimum line. He's insane. What can I say? I will never do Actorle again. They had their chance. They can shut it down just like they're shutting down Rumbleverse. Unfortunately, that pizza is from Pizza Pizza, which is probably the worst chain pizza in Canada. What did Actorle do? They had like 9 70-year-olds in a row. Like, I could accept like 1 Kathy Bates a week, but then you gotta come at me with like a Bryce Dallas Howard or something like that. The one today is young. It's too bad. They, like, honestly, they had their chance. That's like, oh, every other time I've eaten at the restaurant, I got food poisoning. Yeah, but they got like a new chef. Okay, well, there's also an infinite number of restaurants out there. Kate and I went to a restaurant one time. We waited like 55 minutes for sushi, and then the server came by and we said, hey, is our food almost ready? And she said, if you wanted it faster, you should have gotten takeout. I hold a grudge, okay? So I said, all right, I see how it is. First off, I think that might have been one of the only times I actually hit like a 0 tip in my entire life. I even tip on like counter service takeaway. Secondly, next 5 years, in the vicinity of the restaurant on occasion, people would be like, oh, should we go there? No, never go there. They don't appreciate your business. The food's bad and the service is horrendous. A couple years ago, they had a banner under new management. Fuck the new management. Change the name. Sell it. I don't know. That doesn't mean anything to me. That's not good enough. I'm not going back. You know how many restaurants I haven't been to that I could go to instead of one that betrayed me and then give them a second chance? For what? Give them a second chance for what? Raise the building to the ground, build it up again, change the type of cuisine that you offer, fire everybody involved with the original operation, rehire with a focus on service, and maybe I'll be back. There's too many restaurants out there to be given second chances to places that are mediocre or actively hostile. I don't know this. This is some point-and-click adventure game. I'm going to say this is Escape from Monkey Island. Or this is Maniac Mansion. I don't know. It's some point-and-click adventure game. This is Kathy Rain. This is Maniac Mansion. This is, I mean, Day of the Tentacle. Yeah. Nope. This is for the Nintendo DS. This is Ghost Trick. Is this Ghost Trick? Phantom Detective. I haven't seen a character on the. Oh, I'm crazy at gaming, dude. I didn't see a person on the screen. It's got to be a ghost then. It's the only way. How about Yesterday's? Oh no. Yesterday's some Bethesda nonsense. This is the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Metacritic score of 88. This is Oblivion. PC, PS4, and Xbox One. This is Kingdoms of Amalur. Is it? Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. This is Sekiro. Why don't I recognize that that scene there in picture 3? Why don't I recognize this? It's from the DLC. It's from the Mountain Temple. No memory whatsoever. Because it's generic? Bro, what are you talking about? Is it just Sekiro? Sekiro's not generic. It's a great game. Every time this is the ultimate endorsement of From Software. Every From Software game I beat, right after I beat it, I'm like, this is the best From Software game. Even Dark Souls 2, when it came out, I was like, this is better than Dark Souls 1, easily. Only with the benefit of sober hindsight and having played it again, I'm like, actually, this is the only one that's definitely ass. But every other one, actually, to be fair, I was a little bit 50-50 on Demon's Souls 2, the PS5 remake. Like, when I played it, I was like, it looks gorgeous, and like, it's more Souls, which is nice, but it doesn't have the refinements of the later parts of the series. Demon's Souls remake is great, but it's just not quite at my level for From Software. 2 is better than Demon's Souls? No, that's insane. But listen, the remake is better than Dark Souls 2. I don't know, I've never played the original. If they remake Dark Souls 2 and fix all the problems, I literally just saw that it's Warcraft 3 in chat. I shouldn't have been having like an argument while okay, wow, I'm crazy. I did play Warcraft 3, but I probably would not have gotten that right off the bat. It's not your fault, it was me. I was looking at chat. This is, there's a tree in the background. This is GoldenEye. That looks like N64 Ice. Metacritic not yet scored. Early access. This is Valheim. Alright. That is Valheim grass plus the context clue of it not being out yet. I told you I'm cracked. Okay, I'm just gonna say that like this is definitely gonna be Hungary. It's not Hungary. The closest border to Hungary is 9,000 kilometers away. I'm going to say that it is Kyrgyzstan. That's not how it's spelled. Kyrgyzstan. Yes, I did. Kyrgyzstan. Closest border is still 9,000. So we're in the other direction. I'm going to say, let me get a little Tunisia. Tunisia is warmer. The closest border, 9,000 kilometers away. Okay, maybe it's something on like the Arabian Peninsula. Maybe it's Syria. It's equidistant. Syria's colder. Okay? Closest border is 9,000. Maybe this is like, how much is 9,000 kilometers? Obviously, like, I know it's a ton. But I'm like, but it's closest to these two. You'd feel like, could it be across the ocean then? Could this be like Cuba? Cuba is hot! 260 kilometers away. Florida's much closer than that, right? But it should be like, I mean, I'm dealing with like the Mercator projection here. I'm trying to remember how like a straight line changes when it's mapped onto a three-dimensional sphere. Because you would think if this was just a circle, you would be like, oh, it's got to be like right there. But that really only leaves like America. 260 kilometers is not a lot, though. What's going on up here? I thought Cuba was the closest country to the United States. Could it just be Mexico? The mystery country is Mexico. Look at that. I'm crazy. There's no projection on a globe? That's a good point. The projection was in my mind, I suppose. I thought we did pretty well there. How about Worldle? Never ends, does it? Worldle. Guess the country. Oh, I'm so bad with shape. Bro, this is like... Actorle is the same as Worldle. But Actorle gives us like a 70-year-old actor or actress. And Worldle gives me like an island country in the South Pacific. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I couldn't tell you. This shit looks like an island country in the South Pacific to me. It's not New Zealand, though, because New Zealand goes like, meh. This shit is probably like Papua New Guinea. It's 15,000 kilometers away from Papua New Guinea. So that's like across the whole Earth. And it's like, I'm wrong on both hemispheres. Okay. Is this Cuba? Oh, he's crazy. He's insane. I'm out of control. I'm glad we did global first. You just saw it 30 seconds ago? Yeah, the shapes, they don't stick in my brain. I'm just being honest with you. I didn't really look at Cuba. I looked at the things around Cuba. Do the bonus rounds? No. It's annoying. That's the Bay of Pigs right there? Yeah, but I would honestly say, for me personally, that's like kind of a mid-bay. Like, the Bay of Fundy is way better. The Bay of Bengal, that's a huge one. The Hudson's Bay Company. Old Bay, I haven't really had it, but I do like seafood, so I'm sure that I'd be interested. The Hudson's Bay, not even the company, just the Hudson's Bay itself. Bay Blades, Cheddar Bay Biscuits. Where is Cheddar Bay? Is Cheddar Bay a real place? Why are they called Cheddar Bay Biscuits? According to Red Lobster, these famous biscuits were introduced as freshly baked hot cheese garlic bread. After 5 years, the name was changed to Cheddar Bay Biscuits to reflect the seaside atmosphere of Red Lobster restaurants that entirely exist in suburban concrete jungles. Is Red Lobster real lobster? We serve a variety of lobster, including North American lobster, Maine lobster, rock lobster, and Langostino lobster. Our most recent recipe of lobster bisque is made with a combination of Maine lobster and Langostine lobster. That's cool. What is the Queen's favorite biscuit? Little less known was her love of chocolate biscuit cake, typically returning to nibble on it until the entire cake was finished, according to Chef Darren McGrady, her former personal chef. That's interesting. Does the Queen like cheeseburgers? According to McGrady, the royal does enjoy eating burgers, although she's very peculiar about how they're served, requesting that the burgers come without a bun. Yo, the Queen was on keto? Has the Queen ever had KFC? O'Grady spoke about how Queen Elizabeth was never a fan of McDonald's or KFC, but did in fact have a hankering for one kind of fast food in particular. The food? Hamburgers. Yes, Her Majesty was similar to the majority of the population in the sense that she loved a hamburger just as much as the next person. That's crazy, because, like, she's, like, better than us, but she's, like, just like us, which is why she's the best amongst us. Has the Queen ever had pizza? Darren McGrady, the Queen's former chef, dropped this bombshell, revealed to Us Weekly. In the years that I cooked at Buckingham Palace, the Queen never had pizza. That's crazy. Honestly, I don't think I would trade places with her. For a number of reasons, but never having pizza? Come on. Never? She's never had a cheeky slice? Does the Queen have her own ketchup? Queen Elizabeth has released her own brand of condiments, including tomato ketchup and brown sauce. The products are made at the 95-year-old monarch's Sandringham estate in Norfolk, using ingredients from the grounds. I would love to have some of the Queen's brown sauce on my plate right now. Does the Queen keep a sandwich in her bag? As an additional joke, Paddington asked the Queen, perhaps you would like a marmalade sandwich. Oh, whoa, thank you.
It's very juicy.
Looks very tasty.
Just be careful, like it will drip.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you know the Queen never had pizza?
No.
It makes a tragedy that much more tragic. Check it out. It's Mandu. Oh, baby. What happens at family dinner when the Queen finishes eating? Dining table protocol. Dinner companions were to echo the queen's behavior throughout the meal. Therefore, if the monarch stops eating, everyone else must do the same. Bro, that's a scam. So she's not hungry because she was up snacking on bunless hamburgers and now I gotta starve? Does the queen eat the same sandwich every day? Queen Elizabeth II has eaten jam sandwiches every day since she was a toddler, according to her former private chef. I can't even get my toddler to eat a jam sandwich. It's crazy. I'm like, do you like bread? She's like, yeah. I'm like, do you like jelly? She's like, yeah. I'm like, do you want a jelly sandwich? She's like, no, I don't like it. What the hell are you talking about? What food does Queen Elizabeth not like to eat? The Queen personally dislikes onions and garlic. What the hell? Does she dislike flavor of any variety? She dislikes onions and garlic? Those are like two of the most common aromatics. Camilla herself confirmed the latter after being asked which foods royals won't eat. I hate to say this, but garlic, the Duchess of Cornwall said. Why can't the royals eat pasta? The royal family very rarely eat pasta. In fact, it's only served on special occasions. Apparently, it's all to do with being too starchy and filling, and the queen's simply not into that. The same goes for rice. What the fuck are you talking about? Rice and pasta are too filling? It's the same. Just put less on the plate, man. What's the problem? It is, I mean, it's literally starch. I'm just saying. Do the royal family eat McDonald's? I remember Princess Diana came into the kitchen one day and said, cancel lunch for the boys. I'm taking them out. We're going to McDonald's. What food can the royals not eat in public? Next time you're tempted to marry a royal, remember these facts. In some respects, oh, no selfies. No selfies are allowed. I don't know what they're... Oh, they can't eat shellfish, potatoes, or pasta in public. This is crazy. Why are the royals buried in lead-lined coffins? What are some weird royal rules? Heirs to the throne are not permitted to travel together. Royals must always carry a black outfit while traveling. No flashy nail paint. You must iron your shoelaces. This shit is insane. Get a life. Why do coffins explode? When the weather turns warm in some cases, that sealed casket becomes a pressure cooker and bursts from accumulated gases and fluids of the decomposing body. I'm gone too far into Google, man. I gotta... Slash marker, slash raid, enjoy my wife's stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Holy cow. This movie seems simple enough. I forgot I screwed up my screen region because I was playing Wordle. Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to think of who's in John Wick 2. Common is in John Wick 2. Can't think of much else that Common has been in. Keanu Reeves is obviously in John Wick 2. That, what's his name? Oh, what's Ian McShane? Ian McShane is in John Wick 2. Who's the main antagonist of John Wick 2? I think the answer is some Italian guy. And also, formerly famous female actress with short hair. Yeah. Honestly, I think Crazy Stupid Love has an ensemble cast. You got Ryan Gosling, Julianne Moore, Steve Carell, and Emma Stone. I think we can do this. Let me just see. Lawrence Fishburne. Ruby Rose, that's her name. Peter Stormare. We're trying to get to Trying to get to... This is not Steve Carell? In a way, there's so many options. I almost feel like we're slower because we're like spoiled for choice. Lawrence Fishburne was in Predators with Adrian Brody and Topher Grace. Ian McShane was in the Hercules remake with The Rock. He's been in a lot of stuff. Common hasn't been in that much, I think. Ruby Rose, I just simply don't know. Lance Reddick, I don't... Like, obviously, they've been in a lot of things. I just don't know what those things are. Are you connecting through Keanu? I feel like there's got to be like a Keanu... I was like, oh, I can get to Lawrence Fishburne from here. Keanu, Toy Story 4. Replica's legit one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But that's why I watched it in the first place, I suppose. He's in a lot of really bad movies before John Wick. And that's okay. Forgot about a lot of these. Making of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Scanner Darkly. Sandra Bullock? Sandra Bullock, Steve Carell's wife in The Big Short? I don't think so. The Other Matrixes? No, something's got to give, I was thinking about. Surely you can get to... Like, here's what I'm thinking. Julianne Moore was in Magnolia, which is an ensemble cast. So if we can just get to somebody that was in Magnolia, it's over for you. Charlize Theron, not in Magnolia. Gene Hackman, not in Magnolia. Cate Blanchett, not in Magnolia, but maybe has been in something with Julianne Moore. That seems plausible to me. Al Pacino was not in Magnolia, which is crazy. Sandra Bullock, Johnny Mnemonic. I'm too far back, man. Bram Stoker's Dracula, Gary Oldman was not in... My horny ass could not be in Magnolia. Now I've gone too far back. I'm back at Dangerous Liaisons, which I always thought was the video cover for Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm lost, man. I'm lost and I'm trapped. Find me a Keanu Reeves movie with an ensemble cast. That's something's got to give. From 2003. I mean, this is an ensemble cast right here. Who am I trying to get to? Steve Carell or Julianne Moore or Ryan Gosling or Emma Stone. Surely you can get to a Jon Favreau, Swingers, Vince Vaughn. He had to be in something with Steve Carell and Adam Sandler. He's in Anchorman 2. The legend. He's in Anchorman 1. Steve Carell. Crazy Stupid Love. Now it shouldn't have taken us this long. But total distance of 4 is not too bad. You can't just do Keanu, Sandra Bullock, Steve Carell. What's the movie in between? Common, Movie 43, Emma Stone, Crazy Stupid Love. Now that pisses me off. That pisses me off. I know how you get from Keanu to Sandra Bullock. There's like 20 movies. How does your ass get from Sandra Bullock to Julianne Moore or Steve Carell? Minions, of course. I've never seen any of them. That makes sense, though. All right, that was pretty good, though. Kate, are you ready to stream? I have seen Movie 43. I forgot that Common was in it, though. I did not know that Emma Stone was in it either. To be honest, I do know Hugh Jackman and Kate Winslet are in it for some reason. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for watching Hitman. I'll see you tomorrow. See ya. Hey, The Lost World, Jurassic Park, to The Graduate. I mean, when I think about The Graduate, I'm only thinking about Dustin Hoffman. So we're going from like Julianne, surely Julianne Moore and Dustin Hoffman have been in a movie together. Vince Vaughn and Dustin Hoffman, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Dustin Hoffman, ensemble cast. Runaway Jury, of course, is a classic, but that's Rachel Weisz. Vince Vaughn, Dustin Hoffman. Pete Postlethwaite takes you to The Town, takes you to Ben Affleck or Jeremy Renner. How would we get to, what's the easiest way to get to Dustin Hoffman? You could get to Tom Cruise. You could definitely get to Tom Cruise and then get to Dustin Hoffman via Rain Man. You could get to Meryl Streep. Surely Julianne Moore to Meryl Streep is like a straight line. You could get to Jason Schwartzman. Find it easy to believe that maybe Jeff Goldblum is in The Life Aquatic with Jason Schwartzman. Ooh, but it's a Wes Anderson movie, so you're going to get there either way. You go Bill Murray, Rushmore, Jason Schwartzman, I Heart Huckabees, I Less Than Huckabees, okay? Dustin Hoffman. Okay, it's a bit of an unusual path, I suppose, but not bad. I Emoji Huckabees. I think Huckabees predates the emoji, so I didn't know how to search for it. Vaughn to Starsky and Hutch to Ben Stiller to Along Came Polly. Hey, I actually, now that you mention it, I should have figured this one out. Vince Vaughn to anything with Ben Stiller, which should be easy enough, to Meet the Fockers, where Dustin Hoffman plays Father Fokker, to The Graduate, or to Dustin Hoffman to The Graduate. I forgot. That's probably the easiest because you could get there via De Niro. You could get there via Ben Stiller. You could get there via Blythe Danner. You could get there via Barbara Streisand. Not that you would. Anyway, I don't know what this game is. It looks like, to me, this looks like PlayStation 2 era Blood. I'm going to say this is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which I don't even think came out on the PS2. Metacritic score of 88. This is Grand Theft Auto 3. Holy cow. Original platform PC. This shit is LA Noire. I don't know. LA Noire is, it has dots between each of the letters. Okay. Okay. This is Mafia. Malf, I'm sorry it took me so long. Look at that. It's Mafia. No, I'm not sorry because Mafia sounds like, or Malf sounds like Mafia. I'm sorry because Mafia is like one of Malf's favorite games. He's always talking about Malf. He's always talking about Mafia. I can't say the two words. I can't say Malf and then Mafia. It's two different. It's the same like spelling, but the different emphasis on the vowels. Okay, so I'm looking at, okay, try daily challenge. I know you can't even see it. It's movie to movie. Can we get from Constantine to Get Out? So for Get Out, I'll just be straight up with you. I think I'm trying to get to Catherine Keener, who is in Being John Malkovich. So how does one do there? Put me on Rachel Weisz from Constantine, and then we're trying to get to Being John Malkovich. Rachel Weisz has been in movies with Ralph Fiennes, Brendan Fraser. She's been in a lot of stuff. She's in The Favorite with Emma Stone, but that takes us further back than I'd like to go. Rachel Weisz, she's been in the Lobster of course, with Colin Farrell. Okay, hold on, I think I got something. This just feels right. The Lobster, Colin Farrell. No, sorry, The Lobster, John C. Reilly. Magnolia takes you to a serious ensemble cast. And then from there, we're trying to get to somebody that was in I lost it. Somebody that was in Being John Malkovich. Or somebody that was in a movie was... Tom Cruise from Magnolia is in Night and Day with Cameron Diaz, who is in Magnolia. I mean, who is in Being John Malkovich with Catherine Keener, who is in Get Out. I'm crazy. Constantine to Rachel Weisz to The Lobster to John C. Reilly to Magnolia to Tom Cruise to Night and Day to Cameron Diaz to Being John Malkovich to Catherine Keener to Get Out. We're unable to see. I mentioned that right at the top. Wow. I mentioned it. What do you want me to say? How about guess the game? Let's guess the game. I'm going to be honest with you. It looks a little bit like Doom. It's not Doom. Looks a little bit like Wolfenstein 3D. Hey, I nailed it. It was Wolfenstein 3D. That was an easy one. You know what Wolfenstein 3D looks like. I knew it. It's a great comment. I don't believe you? Bro, you nailed it. The answer was Wolfenstein 3D has a very descriptive... I bet Picture 6 is like Hitler with machine gun hands. Okay, it's Third Reich soldiers. It's part of the Wehrmacht with machine gun hands. The blue doors are very distinctive. Everything about it is distinctive, man. That's Wolfenstein 3D. Plus, half of you are like watching without video flare anyway. That would be a good bit, is to just be in chat with the watching without video flare until someone doesn't have their screen on, and then just type "looks good to me." Let me see, okay? I'm going to framed.wtf. It's a San Francisco set movie from the 1970s, because of course it is. Goodbye. I'm not doing that. Here, I'm going to Hurdle, and I am turning off the sound because I don't want to get DMCA'd. But I can hear it. Ready? I don't know it based on the first play, okay? So I'm going for play number 2 here. Oh, wait. I should know this. I think it's I Don't Want to Work. I Just Want to Bang on My Drum All Day. Okay, it's not that. Okay, I'm skipping again. Oh. It goes... I gotta skip it because I still think that's I Don't Want to Work. I Just Want to Bang on My Drum All Day. Bro, this is Bang on My Drum. What the hell is this song called? Bang, Work. Can somebody tell me what the song is called that is I Don't Want to Work, Just Want to Bang on My Drum All Day? Bang the Drum All Day by Todd Rundgren. Submit. What a pro. That's correct. I'm crazy. Hurdle kind of easy with it. Dude, I was losing it. I forget. It must have been like a year ago. But Apollo was playing Hurdle. And literally, like, he had the music off as well. But literally, by the time he got to the last one, here's what it sounded like. Whoa, come on. So I'm back to get the move. And I get the dump, the schmoove. And I don't dump to you. And he was like, I've never heard this song before in my life. And I was like, you've never heard Return of the Mac in your entire life? It's one of the biggest songs of the 1990s. It was everywhere, man. Anyway, you lied to me when you said you schmooved and didn't sus. You lied to me when you schmooved and you sussed. What a song. Anyway, see you on Monday. Later. So I know we're going Keanu Reeves to Will Smith. That seems actually, now that I think about it, that seems very doable. We go Keanu Reeves. Am I crazy to think that Will Smith could have just been in the DC League of Super Pets? I'm taking a stab at it. No Will Smith. But Will Smith certainly has done a movie with... This is like the entire cast of I Think You Should Leave. Like, this is like, no coffin, just wet mud. And then, just scroll me. John Early is the guy who doesn't want to pay the credit card roulette game. I guess that's only 2 so far, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Busy Phillips. Will Smith. Will Smith, in my opinion, next to Chris Pratt, probably the actor who's most famous versus the actual quality of the filmography. For a brief period, for a pretty long period, he was one of the most bankable stars in the United States of America, despite his best movie ever having like a 70 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is crazy. Anyway, where am I going here? Where am I going? I'm thinking Will Smith, you can connect through a lot. You can connect through a Charlize Theron, for example, via Hancock. You can connect via a Matt Damon for the Legend of Bagger Vance. You can connect via a Tommy Lee Jones. You can connect via a Kevin Kline. You can connect via... Well, he's been in a lot of stuff. You can connect via his own son. You can connect via Rip Torn. Anyway, none of those people are on this list, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Come on. Where's Will Smith in this one? Don't hide from me, William. He's normally the star of the show. Hold on. Jason Bateman is also in Hancock. Jason Bateman has to have done a movie with almost everybody on this list. Something in my head just says Ben Schwartz, Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go Sonic 1 and then work from there. We're obviously not setting any records here. Jim Carrey. Frank C. Turner. I kind of expected the cast to be a little bit more star-studded. This one's my mistake. Now we're trapped in here with James Marsden. James Marsden allows you to, of course, get to... I've seen this movie. Anyone else see this movie? Anchorman 2, which of course has Will Smith. This is how you know. Yeah! Which of course he was a star of I Am Legend, as we all know. When in doubt, there's always Anchorman 2. Oh, you're right. We could have briefly connected through Lance Armstrong. We were in there with the cycling movies. We get there. We get there. Keanu Reeves, Super Pets, Jermaine Clement, Men in Black 3, Will Smith, I Am Legend. That makes sense. The Rock, Fast 9, Charlize Theron, Hancock. Okay, I see ya. You think that's better than Keanu Reeves' DC League of Super Pets despite not knowing anybody on the cast? Ben Schwartz, Sonic the Hedgehog despite not knowing anybody in the cast? James Marsden, Anchorman 2 despite not knowing if he's in the cast and then just typing Will Smith into the search bar? Movie-to-movie developer on a big Harrison Ford, Keanu Reeves kick lately. Man of Tai Chi to The Fugitive. Didn't we were trying to get to Tommy Lee Jones yesterday to get to Will Smith from Keanu Reeves. So we know, like, there's no doubt we're going Keanu Reeves first. And then we're trying to get to Harrison Ford or Tommy Lee Jones. Harrison Ford, you can connect through Ryan Gosling. Tommy Lee Jones, you can connect through Will Smith. You can connect through Johnny Knoxville. You can connect through Cedric the Entertainer. Of course, there's the movie Keanu. I'm trying to get to Harrison Ford or Tommy Lee Jones. Harrison Ford or Tommy Lee Jones. Harrison Ford or Tommy Lee Jones. Hey, I got an idea here, okay? Here's what it looks like to me. I'm forging my own path. We go Keanu Reeves, Something's Gotta Give. That takes us to an ensemble cast. We're looking for Tommy Lee Jones. We're looking for Harrison Ford. Diane Keaton takes you back to the 70s. Got to be some Harrison Ford. Amanda Peet definitely takes you to Bruce Willis via The Whole Nine Yards, which might have some Harrison Ford. Where's my Tommy Lee Jones, though? Tommy Lee Jones has also been in Batman with Jim Carrey, George Clooney, Val Kilmer. Wait, which one, though? Val Kilmer. Is Val Kilmer? Hold on. Jack Nicholson. Give me wait. I got something. I just need to figure it out. It's like Jack Nicholson. Where am I trying to go here? I'm trying to get to William Fichtner. I can't remember why, though. William Fichtner takes you to Heat, which takes you to Val Kilmer, which takes you to Tommy Lee Jones. That's right. Yeah. Surely The Departed has a cast member that was in Heat. Who the hell is Robert Wahlberg? Okay, I'm lost. Although I have Vera Farmiga up in the air. I found my line. George Clooney, Batman and Robin. Chris O'Donnell, Batman Forever. Tommy Lee Jones, The Fugitive. Okay. Total distance of 6 is a bit of a bogey or a double bogey. But what's elegant about it? We did manage to hit a couple of the Batman movies. Just by the knowledge that Chris O'Donnell was in both of the mid-90s Batman movies. And the rest of the entire cast got replaced. The Long Way. What's the fast path? Man of Tai Chi, Keanu Reeves, The Matrix Resurrections, Carrie-Anne Moss, Disturbia, Shia LaBeouf, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Harrison Ford, The Fugitive. That is tough. That's a tough one today. Keanu, okay, listen, if you used Knock Knock from Keanu Reeves, more power to you, but I don't know anybody on earth who's seen that movie. Constantine into Shia LaBeouf into Indiana Jones would get you there. Okay. Jim Carrey's with Tommy Lee Jones in a Batman. It's true, as Batman Forever, but here's the thing. Tommy Lee Jones was in The Fugitive, which is the movie we're trying to get to. The Fugitive, Keanu Reeves to The Matrix to Joe Pantoliano to The Fugitive. I didn't know Joe Pantoliano was in The Fugitive. I only know Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. Jim Carrey is in Sonic with Ben Schwartz. No lies detected. So true. So true. Hang on, I'm waiting for the next message. So as of right now, we have made it from Jim Carrey to Ben Schwartz. Okay, I'll send you over to Kate's stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Probably run back something similar tomorrow is my guess, especially because Dark and Darker is time limited. I will see you then. See ya. Whoa, dude, what is going on? Is it Keanu week on Movie to Movie? We're exclusively getting 2010s Keanu Reeves movies. This might be like 2009 now that I think about it. But, okay. Hunger Games to The Day the Earth Stood Still. The only person I know in The Day the Earth Stood Still is Keanu Reeves. But I do know that this shit was filmed in Vancouver for sure. So, how do we get from Keanu, or from Hunger Games to Keanu? I'm thinking. We've had a lot of Keanu recently. What's the movie that we've been connecting? People have been connecting through Knock Knock, which has Ana de Armas in it. I don't know if we're gonna get there from the Hunger Games easily. I'm thinking Elizabeth Banks. I'm thinking Jennifer Lawrence. I'm thinking Liam Hemsworth. I'm thinking Woody Harrelson. I'm thinking Donald Sutherland. Why don't you try the daily challenge? Why don't you click on me here? Of course, I forgot about Josh Hutcherson. Forgot about Lenny Kravitz. And, of course, Stanley Tucci. Feeling like Stanley Tucci to Margin Call Or, because Margin Call has Zachary Quinto. It has Paul Bettany. It has Jeremy Irons. It has Demi Moore. Surely Keanu and Demi have been in a movie together. But then also, well, now I'm like Wes Bentley. Wes Bentley's ass was in American Beauty with Kevin Spacey, who is probably in a movie adjacent to Keanu Reeves. And I'm like, Woody Harrelson. Okay, Woody Harrelson. No Country for Old Men takes you to Tommy Lee Jones, which takes you to either Harrison Ford or Will Smith, which doesn't get us there. Woody Harrelson takes you to Josh Brolin from No Country for Old Men. Josh Brolin, I don't know what that takes you to. Marvel. It takes you to a Marvel dead end. Liam Hemsworth, Josh Hutcherson, Jennifer Lawrence. Here's how I'm doing this. I'm going Tucci. It's probably not the most efficient. I'm going Margin Call just because it's a great movie. From Margin Call, we're going Demi Moore for some reason. And then we're scrolling down into the 1990s. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, she's not naked. I saw that at the video store. No, Keanu was in a movie with Winona Ryder. Hey, hold on. This is an ensemble cast. Bobby's an ensemble cast. What have I done? Lawrence Fishburne was in Bobby, dude! I did not know that. That's a damn dream come true. Holy... I knew it was an ensemble cast, though. I mean, these Keanu ones are getting tough, man. Hunger Games, Stanley Tucci, Margin Call, Demi Moore, Bobby, Lawrence Fishburne, Matrix Reloaded, Keanu Reeves. That was pretty good. That's par. And I connected through the second best Matrix movie. He's also... Oh, you're right. Hunger Games, Jennifer Lawrence, Passengers, Lawrence Fishburne, Matrix Revolutions, Keanu Reeves, The Day the Earth Stood Still. There's a birdie line for you. Well, anyway, I'm going to send you over to my wife's stream, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll play some Hitman tomorrow, for sure. Later. Baby Driver to Shaun of the Dead. The hard part on this one is crossing the Atlantic. How are we going to cross the Atlantic? Well, Kevin Spacey's been doing a lot of movies in Romania ever since he got canceled. But I don't know if that's going to get us to England. I'm thinking here. I couldn't tell you anything else that Ansel Elgort has done. Surely he's been in some stuff, though. You know what? Try me on the Daily Challenge. I'm just looking. Jamie Foxx in a British movie? Not likely. John Bernthal. Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Flea is also in The Big Lebowski, which gets you to Peter Stormare, gets you to Jeff Bridges, gets you to Philip Seymour Hoffman. Hang on. From Flea to... Hello, thank you. The Big Lebowski. Philip... Yeah, of course. Philip Seymour Hoffman. I was literally just going to type England. How do I get to England from here? Oh, Ricky Gervais. Or the boat that rocked. I told you he was in England for a while. And then oh, this is everybody. Bill Nye plays Philip. Nick Frost plays If You Stop Doing It, I'll Stop Laughing. Shaun of the Dead. Shan of the Dead. Look at that. Oh, dude, that's a great run. That's a birdie, right? Baby Driver to Flea to The Big Lebowski to Philip Seymour Hoffman to The Boat That Rocked to Bill Nye to Shaun of the Dead. Guess the game. Good idea. Guess the game. guess the dot game. It's NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Probably the easiest guess the game of all time. Kate has gone live. Okay, I will send you over there. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow when I think we'll be doing some jackpots. Enjoy yourself, and I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, as I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain. That's just perfect for an Amish like me. You know we shun fancy things like electricity. I don't remember all the... I don't remember the whole thing. I ain't ever punched a tourist even if he deserved it. An Amish with a toot, you know, that's unheard of. But I keep something and something so long that even Ezekiel thinks that my mind is gone. I'm a man with a plan, I'm into discipline. Got the Bible in my hand and a beard. Apparently I do remember the whole thing.